There was a devotee, young bhakta. He was underage. In America, the legal age, I think, is 18. So because he was 16 and a half and joined the Hare Krishna movement, the parents kidnapped him back, and they had him put in an institution, a mental institution. They said, a little blue boy has told him he can't work and shouldn't go to college. He's hearing voices, delusions, locked him up. So they took the boy, because, the parents had guardianship. And the next day, the psychiatrist, local psychiatrist, the hospital psychiatrist, talked to the boy, said, I hear that you're hearing things, and I hear that you're seeing, it's one of the, a break with reality, a psychotic break, audio hallucinations, visual hallucinations. You're hearing a little blue boy told you not to work. The parents didn't get it quite right. That's not what the boy said, but that's what So he said, are you seeing things? So the young boy was sitting on one side of the table, the psychiatrist was on the other side of the table, and there happened to be a little vase of flowers on the table. So the boy said, he's a smart kid, said, I'm not hallucinating. If that's what you think, that's not what I mean. But I don't see what you see. So, the psychiatrist strokes his board, leans in, well, how does that make you feel? And the boy said, what do you mean? And the boy said, well, just like there's these flowers here. Now you see something to sniff, give you some sensual satisfaction, something pretty for your eyes, or you can take them to your girlfriend and try to seduce her. What is it? Flowers have powers, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. That's what they used to say in the Navy. But flowers have some power, you give it to your girlfriend. So you're seeing something that you can exploit for your senses. Okay, that's what you see. He said, but I don't see that. He said, I see earth, fire, water, air, ether, these 8, making up the Mahatattva. And they're constantly mutable. It's a river of names. Now it's taken this form, but with the influence of time, it will wilt, it will rot, it will go back to earth, it will become some other thing. I simply see a river of names. It has no use. However, when engaged in the service of the Lord, if I were to take these flowers and offer them to Krishna's lotus feet or make a garland, then that thing which has no use becomes the cause of liberation. The doctor dropped his pipe. He was stunned. He said, you're not crazy. He said, you're the first sane person I've met in 35 years of practice. He said, you don't belong in here. He said, you need to get out and do your missionary work. It's a true story. Check the boy out. When the boy was being checked out, the father came to check on his son. How was his son? Doctor said, oh, we've had a major breakthrough. I had a wonderful talk with your boy. The father's thinking, oh, great, he can come home and work in the fender bender factory and eat turkey or whatever it is, The doctor said, I would be proud to have a son like that. If I was 35 years younger, I'd join the Hare Krishna movement too. The father began to hyperventilate. He became so, So the doctor said, I think you have an undue attachment. You're trying to live your life through your son. They committed the father to take care of his hyperventilation, and they let the boy go. It's a true story. So a devotee knows what's what.